Welcome, Just Jeff on Life. Today's point to ponder: am I speaking into a void? Am I speaking into a void? All right, so this is my 20th video on the way to 100. Now, not many people know that. I made a commitment to myself to do these videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the rest of the year. That'll be more than 100. At first, I was going to do 100, one a day. I'm like, oh wow, I'm setting myself up for failure. 3 days a week felt good. I talked myself into cheating, doing it on a Tuesday, a Thursday. That didn't work. My commitment is to do them Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and not pay attention to the views, and just do them. Be loyal to my commitment to doing 100. And I don't pay much attention to the views. About once a week I go and check, and there are not many views. And I have said in presence of a couple people, no one's watching my videos. Someone will pipe up, I'm watching them. So yes, a few people are watching them. And admittedly, I feel like I'm speaking into a void. No one's watching. And maybe no one cares. So, do I keep going? Now, I'm going to keep going regardless. But it's a little bit challenging. It's like I'm going to play my music, but nobody's listening. Okay. So then I meet somebody this weekend, and we friend each other on Facebook. And she writes back. She says, hey, I've watched some of your videos. I really like them. I like what you have to say, I like your transparency, the length, the topics that you're bringing up. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Now, one thing occurred to me. Perhaps her noticing them, if you will, is she doesn't know me, right? She doesn't have a bias of knowing the foolhardy Jeff, the opinionated Jeff, the full Jeff, that I think at times limits others from taking me seriously. That's as far as I'm going to carry that. But am I speaking into a void? Now, part of my commitment was I'm just going to develop a bank of these. And here's one thing I do know. If you write a book and you get an editor, a publisher, they're going to want to know, what else have you written? So keep writing. If you write a song and somebody likes it, they're going to want to know what else you have written. So I do my videos, and I hope, I have some faith, if you will. I don't know if that's the right word. Excuse me, that people will find them, and as they gain traction, they'll go, oh, what are these other ones? And hopefully they will resonate with people. They will make sense. It isn't even really about the views. But then, again, also this weekend, I was talking to someone I do know, and she said, I really love how you write. Now, in addition to videos, I do my posts, and I'll write little short essay, snippet, observation of life, a moment, capturing a moment. And we talked a little bit about that, and she went on a little bit to describe why, and we talked about some examples, but she sees my stuff. Mostly, I don't know that. So on Facebook in particular, they do say for every one person who comments, there are 10 that don't. And so am I speaking into a void? I think so. It feels that way because lots of people aren't commenting. I've even had a couple people either like or comment on my video, and I dig a little bit further. They didn't watch it. It was the title that engaged them. So here's a couple takeaways for me. No matter what we are doing, we are not speaking into a void. People are watching us, and we often don't know. Now, that can be for good or bad. So if you are a painter, keep painting. And one day somebody's going to notice your painting and go, what else do you have? And then you have painting, writing, music, example. Similar. All right. Now, dissect this a little bit further. don't want to be foolhardy and just assume that if I think I'm speaking into a void, I'm actually not. I would want some evidence that I'm not, potentially. Let's say I got 0 feedback through 100 videos. I'm still going to do the 100. And of course, I would need to evaluate, is there an audience? Maybe there isn't. And if there is, am I reaching them? How can I reach them? Again, using music as an example. If we're just singing and no one likes it, do we keep going? Depends on why we're doing it. I'm going to keep doing this. And here's another thought for me. I might do 100 and decide that I need to delete all of them, that they really are not that good. But hopefully, after doing 100, I will improve. And maybe it will be that there just is not a place in the world for Just Jeff on Life and his videos and his points to ponder. I have to be open to that. I also have to be open to, it's very possible that I'm not speaking into a void, and there just aren't a plethora of people at this point commenting or letting me know. And I'll wrap it up with this. I cherish the encouragement that I got, unbeknownst to the 2 people who shared with me. They didn't know. I had some anguish over, am I speaking into a void? It was unsolicited, it was neutral, but those things are huge. So maybe you know someone who also is doing their thing. A little bit of encouragement, honest, of course, genuine, heartfelt, can go a long way. So if you feel tempted to say something, I encourage you, share it. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. As always, I probably could go on and on and on, but am I speaking into a void?